We're literally trying out a new infuser from Tim Hortons. It has caffeine in it because I just need a little bit of energy in my life. Let's have a first impression just before we start doing makeup and see what this beverage tastes like. The flavor is mango starfruit, which what even is the flavor of starfruit? I'm not too sure, so I'm thinking it's gonna be a mango vibe. That's nice. It tastes like juice. Not bad. Hi DJ, hi Cami, how's it going? How's everyone doing today? Thank you, Poop Head. She's so successful, so I take it as a compliment. Hi Cody, hi Salami. Hi CB, hi Abel, hi Ellie, how's it going? My run was so good today. I did 10K. I haven't done a 10K in a while, so I didn't know how it was gonna go, but it was really good. I did sub 5-minute kilometers, which is really good. If you know, you know. And so, yeah, I feel energized and ready to go. Life's too short to sit on your fat ass. You have to get out there and move, you know? Okay, I'm doing a little bit of concealer with a kabuki brush. I'm doing good, Alexander. How are you? Thank you guys for all the kind words. I do work up a sweat, especially when it's cold. You would think like when it's hotter you sweat more, which sometimes you do. But in the cold weather, I sweat a bunch too. I think it's because you're wearing more layers and it's harder to have good airflow. So it all impacts. My favorite holiday probably is Christmas because I like how cozy it is. But I also love Halloween, and I love going out to parties on Halloween and dressing up in costumes. But those are my two favorite holidays, but definitely Christmas over Halloween. I just like the cozy vibes, so it's always been my favorite. But I love both. I'm doing good, Jean Paul. How are you? Yes, CB. Although I still have to go grocery shopping. I hate going grocery shopping. Uber was doing like a deal where you can get like 40% off your groceries if you order through them, but I think they must be like making money somehow. Like I don't know how they would like afford to be able to do that. Maybe it's just like a first time thing. But I'm so tempted because I hate having to carry all my groceries home. One day I will have a car. That's what I'm manifesting. A girl like me is not meant to carry bags on bags of groceries. Thank you, Dale. I also want to tell you guys that I'm going to do some new emotes because we just hit over 20 Brain Rot memberships, which is so iconic. So I'm going to be doing a special video for you guys and also launching some more emotes. So stay tuned for that. And then we're having another episode of Brain Rot come out this week. So just sit tight. It's coming your way. It's what it is. Whoa. Okay. Good morning, Jason. Smash that like button if you're new here. Helps with the algorithm. We're only at 17 likes and we have almost 50 people tuned in. Okay. I don't feel any energy from this yet, but it's happening slow and steady. I'm feeling like medium well today. Like if I was a steak, there'd be a little bit of pink, but not ideal. I don't feel perfect today, but I feel okay. How do you guys feel? I think it's the darkness of living up north, lack of lights. I don't have plans tonight. I'm probably gonna stream on Twitch, but tomorrow I do have a Christmas lounge that I'm going to, and I'll probably be posting stuff on Instagram for that. So if you're interested in seeing the Christmas lounge in Toronto, just follow my Instagram because I'll post that over there. Love going to events and stuff, so looking forward to it. Vanal, you are so scrupulous with your very specific takedown of my vernacular. Quite interesting. It's giving like obsession. I've never had someone break down the way that I speak so specifically. That sucks, CB. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Will. Hi, Maddie. How's it going? It's been a while. I'm kind of moving away from a sponge, so I feel like I'm doing a good job of blending everything with just a brush. Then again, I also need glasses and my mirror is really far away, so who's really to say if it's well blended? I'll never know, and what I don't know won't hurt me. Sorry to hear that, Maddie. I do think there's a lot of helter-skelter about like people over-dramatizing the results of the election and like trying to paint things like black and white and say like human rights are over, but it's like, no. Take a chill pill, sit down, you know, take a Xanax, like get your emotions regulated because like it's not going to become Saudi Arabia in the USA. Like people will have a problem, and you know, like 70 something million people voted for Trump. They're not all crazy, you know, overzealous far right-wing people, you know what I mean? Like they're just normal human beings like you and I, a lot of them, right? And I think we need to humanize everyone because there's a lot of like disparity happening in the world, and I think if we all remember that we're human beings and we try to understand where each other's coming from, we'll have a much better chance of, you know, figuring out common ground rather than like trying to paint a picture that's like extreme. So just my 2 cents. I think, you know, obviously freaking out and acting like the world's on fire when like one thing doesn't go your way isn't gonna help anyone. And I think we need to like just be a little more calm and collected and fight the battles as they come, you know? So let me die, not let me abort a pregnancy that kills me. Booyashi, I feel like you're being a little dramatic. Obviously, like, I'm pro-choice, and it's up to the states currently, I think, because Roe v. Wade was overturned. I'm not even American, so I don't even know all the details of this. Obviously, I'm pro, like, choice, right? And I think it was even quoted that Donald Trump himself said he was pro-choice, and something about Roe v. Wade being outdated, and they left it up to the states. I would just say maybe, like, consider moving to a state that is more pro-choice. Obviously, like, it sucks that it would even be a case where they wouldn't allow you to at a certain point, but obviously I don't agree with like super late term abortions either. But I don't even want to like get into the details of that because obviously like it's not my body and it's not my choice. It's whoever is going through it, and I can't get pregnant, so it's not really my responsibility to tell people what is right or wrong. But that being said, I definitely think that the whole abortion thing was like really blown out of proportion. And some of those headlines that people are grabbing, it's like from just terrible healthcare services in general and not necessarily reflective of the larger picture. Like, women still are having access to healthcare and having access to, you know, things to help them if they have miscarriages and stuff like that. Like, they're not making that stuff illegal. And you can't really take like wild exceptions of medical malpractice and use that as a blanket statement for all of the Republican Party, if that makes sense. It's just like misinformation. I do still get harassment from the Liam situation. I recently got an email telling me to K-word myself because I'm a selfish, crazed fame chaser. It literally made no sense because obviously I'm not the Maya Henry that dated Liam Payne. So yeah, it was a little weird to read, but I'm used to it by now. I just get them all the time. So it's what it is. And thank you so much to Dwayne Herndon for the super chat. You're the first super chatter of today. So thank you, thank you. So sweet. I do not live in the US. I live in Ontario, Canada, and I live in Toronto, the biggest city. Thank you, Fern. I will say I never claimed to be a role model and I never claimed to be an activist. I'm just living my life, and sometimes I share my opinions, and that's the way I've always done it. And yeah, so is what it is. And I'm just out here living my life like the rest of you guys, figuring out each day as it comes, you know. Hi, Daniel. How's it going? Just doing some bronzer, warming up the complexion. Sometimes when you put like concealer and foundation and stuff, you end up looking a little flat. So you gotta bring some life back into your complexion. So that's what I'm doing. I might even go in with a little bit. Can you blend blush with a brush? I don't know if you can. Should I try it? No, I shouldn't. I'm gonna go back to the sponge for this one. Kind of is true. I don't really have a lot of pores, and I've been like very lucky, like genetically for that. That's what it is. Favorite makeup product currently is probably, I don't know, to be honest. I don't have like a favorite. I haven't been trying a lot of new products. I feel like I need to get on some PR lists because makeup's so expensive these days. There's like no way I'm like shelling out money to like buy things and then end up hating them, you know? So hopefully I can get on some PR lists or something eventually. I've got a hair piece. Hi Bruno, how's it going? I do really like this blush. It dries a little bit fast, but is what it is. Thank you for the super chat, Daniel. So sweet. It's your first super on a live stream, so thank you, thank you. We really appreciate it. And we're almost at 50 likes, so thank you guys so much. I recently re-downloaded Raya, so that's been interesting. This is Elf's camo blush or something. Blush, camo liquid blush. I love blush on the forehead. It just like melts into my makeup better and creates a more warmer complexion that I feel like suits my undertone. Best thing of being a content creator, I would say making your own hours and connecting with amazing people like you guys and just being, you know, proud of an entrepreneur lifestyle and what you've created for yourself from the ground up. And just the creativity that you can access. The worst part is also the creativity though, because sometimes you feel burnout and you're like, I don't know what to post anymore, and you're like, oh my god. So it goes both ways. But overall, it's so fun. Of course, people in Canada use tons of social media. Maybe even more than the US. I feel like when you're in like a colder climate, you're always inside on your phone. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, Canadians totally use it. And recently I saw that Canada was banning offices from TikTok in Canada, citing security concerns, probably similar to what's been happening in the US, because China obviously owns and controls the company, and the flow of data is readily available. It's kind of like how China has banned Facebook and Meta since the dawn of time for, you know, privacy concerns for their citizens. They don't want the Westerners to have access to that kind of important data that is, you know, making up the minds of the Western society. So kind of interesting, because like it kind of feels like TikTok is moving the way of being banned in like many countries, and I wonder how that will affect people if it ends up happening, right? Kind of interesting. Hi, Richard. Skin makeup is pretty much done. Looks like Big Ball is so jealous. They literally can't handle it. So I'll give them 24-hour timeout to think about their decisions in life. But make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can come back tomorrow and try again with a proper attitude. Fave lipstick combo right now is Sweet Stiletto by Charlotte Tilbury with a, oh no, I got liquid blush inside this palette. That was not smart of me. And Soar by MAC for lip liner. S-O-A-R. Wow, I can't believe. Oh well. I'll just avoid that spot. A little bit of highlight. And then we go in with some bronzer. Thank you, Will. I like the EDM vibes. Also, you guys, I just got a little MIDI keyboard, so I'm gonna be trying to make some music for fun as a hobby. Nothing crazy serious, just like for fun, you know. I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'm excited to see what the process is like. It's probably gonna be a pretty steep learning curve, but it is what it is. I don't think I need a mod today, DJ. It's all good. We don't have that many people tuning in, and it's been pretty chill, so I'm good. But thank you for asking. Are you gonna give us some demos on here? Maybe Ryan. We'll see. Little SoundCloud moment. Who knows? Who knows? No occasion today. A girl just likes to look good every single day. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's a little bit dramatic, James. You should write a romance novel with those words. Set during the Pride and Prejudice era. Yes, so true, Fern. Okay, a little bit more. Ooh, that gave me a little bit of an energy kick. I might talk about it on the podcast, John, but we'll see. The date went well, John. It's just the aftermath of the date did not go well, but I wasn't honestly like, you know how like you go on dates and they can go good or bad, but it doesn't matter if you don't have chemistry. I didn't really have chemistry with him, to be honest. And then something else happened and it just like blew everything out of water, but it's like totally good. Like, on to the next. That's what dating's all about, right? I'm just looking for someone who can meet me where I'm at and like at the level that I'm at, and I'm not gonna settle. And that I think is the difference between me now and me when I was younger. And you know, if you have high standards, it's gonna be a lot harder and take longer to find the right person for you. That's the way I look at it. Thank you for the super chat again, Daniel. Yeah, it's kind of like a mukbang. It's kind of just like a chill glam session. It's always a vibe though, that's for sure. Oh no, did you go on a FaceTime date too, Ro? That's crazy. I have a whole podcast episode on that. Hi, Roger. Say you find someone humble and kind but doesn't earn much, just enough to go through. How would you react to that? I mean, like, you don't have to be rich to date me. Like, I'm not superficial. I don't care. But that being said, I do expect to have a certain level of treatment when I start dating someone. Like, I'm not going to go on a date with a guy if I have to pay for everything. Like, that's never going to be the case. Like, that's my opinion. Like, I didn't transition to be treated like a man. Like, I don't look the way that I look to pay for everything on the first date. It's like, that's not my vibe. And it's more than just like a principle. It's like, it's just unattractive to me. Like, it's telling me that the man has no skin in the game and he's not like making an investment. He's not taking you seriously if he's not willing to like shell out for a date, you know? And so I will never go on a date and pay. And if I have to pay, then you'll never see me again. And that's the way that I live my life. But you can live your life however you want. You can have your own standards, but that's my standard. I just expect a certain level of, you know, romance. And if you can't meet that, then it's just not gonna work out. And like, if I'm in a long-term relationship, I need my man to like do nice things for me from time to time, like buy me flowers or be thoughtful. And, you know, if he knows I like something, write it down in the notes app and get it for me later. Don't be stupid, you know? I shouldn't have to like spell it out to someone. And they should enjoy giving that kind of attention and that kind of act of service, you know? That's the way I see it. In the spring, I went on a date with this lawyer and it was a fine date. It wasn't like the most amazing date ever. We just had drinks and chatted and I thought it was good. But then he said, you've got the next one. Like, clearly he wanted to like find a way to like say that he wanted another date with me. But just even him saying, you've got the next one, it was like, ew, like just pay for the bill and shut up, you know? Like, that was the vibe. Like, I will eventually get one, you know? Like, I'm not gonna make you pay endlessly until the day we die. But like, to have to ask me to get the next one so that you would get this one, our first date, is just like, ugh. Give me the ick. And then I never saw him again. So just watch yourselves. Thanks for the super chat, Daniel. I think it's more than what do I do for him, Ryan, and more about like, what is the balance of the relationship and like, what are you looking for in a partner? And like, I don't like to feel like I have to take care of a man. Like, I want a man to feel more empowered and feel like he can take care of me. Like, that kind of like masculine feminine dynamic. That's what I'm into. If you're not into that, then that's all good and like, that's your own prerogative. But for me, like, I like to give the man the opportunity to show how he can be a provider and to show in that way, like, how interested and invested he is. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, go on these dates, pay for some busted man, and then, like, not talk to him again. And also, I know the quality and the value that I bring as a person. Like, I know what I look like. I know how smart I am. I know that I'm a joy to be around. I know that I'm a catch. And so I know when I show up to these dates, these guys, more often than not, are more than happy to pay because they know that there's quality here. Quality assurance program, you guys. And as long as you're confident and you know your worth, you're not gonna settle for anything less. And that's the way I see it. Exactly. Like, in my world, it would just be so freaking weird if a guy didn't want to pay for the first date. Like, that would be so weird. Like, it would be an immediate insult, and then I would not see that person again. It's just like the standard of the way it is. I feel like girls risk so much more when they go on a date with someone. Like, they don't know who this guy's gonna be. Like, we put on makeup, we like look, you know, the way we do. We like put in all this effort pre the date, and then we, you know, risk it all. And guys don't have the same level of pressure in that way. They might struggle to get dates more than girls do, but they don't struggle to like go on the date and feel safe, you know? And so I just think that contributes to the atmosphere of being safe and like feeling like you're with someone who like will take care of you in a sense. And I also just find it romantic. Like, one of the issues I had in a previous relationship was like I was happy to pay for things, but sometimes he would like leave his wallet in the car or leave his wallet somewhere, and I would be like, what the fuck? Like, you're literally like doing this on purpose. So I thought, I don't know if it's 100% sure. And I was like, I'm happy to pay, but I just hate the way that it feels when we're on like an anniversary date and I have to pay for the dinner. And he was like, oh, I'll e-transfer you back. And I was like, it's not about that. It's about like the optics of me having to pay. I just feel like it just gave me the ick. Like, I just wanted to feel like I was being surprised with this anniversary dinner, and then he was gonna take care of it, you know? And I wouldn't have to even open my purse or think about it, and I could just enjoy the night. But when someone surprises you with an anniversary dinner and then you have to pull out your card, you're like, this is fucked. Even if he was gonna e-transfer me after, but it's just like, it just took me out of the moment. I'm like, this isn't romantic anymore. So, is what it is. That's the other thing too, like, if someone asks you out or plans something with you, like, he has to be the one to pay for it, you know? Like, why would I pay for something that you asked me to do? And I will never ask a guy out on a date. It's just not gonna happen. Like, maybe I'll ask a guy out if we're dating, but I'm not gonna ask a guy out on like a first date. Like, he has to be the one to like pick the place and the time and whatever. And like, I'm gonna be very harsh and judge like what restaurant he picks. I'll judge like his choices, because it just sets up like a standard, and you're like, is this guy meeting my standards of where I would like to go and what I would like to do? Or am I gonna have to tell him where to book every single time throughout our relationship, or does he already have the vibes that work for me, you know? So, just my opinion. Ugh, hair. Here they may tell you you are too shy if you don't tell where to go. What? I don't care. I can't date a shy man. I would die. I would hate that. He can be like an introvert, but he has to be able to speak to strangers. I'm not gonna like hold his hand, you know? Thanks for the super, Daniel. me letting a man choose the places to go is not me being shy. It's me being calculating and wanting to really ascertain whether or not this is the right man for me, because I don't want to feel like I have to always pick the places. If, like, you know, things go well and I really like the guy, then I'll think of things to do, you know? Or like activities to do and stuff. Or maybe I'll be like, come to my apartment and I'll make some white wine risotto. We can have some Chardonnay spritzers and some white truffle chicken, you know? Like, I'll cook a 5-star and put my full Martha Stewart out on display. And maybe that's something he'll never be able to offer. And so then, you know, I have my own way of providing value in those circumstances, you know? Like, on average, like, it's pretty rare for a man to be the one who's gonna, like, cook me a nice meal. And so if I can do that in return, he can sure as hell pay for the check when we go out to a restaurant, you know? So it's all about balance, you know? What if a man's whose love language is hugs and cuddles doesn't argue much and just agrees with you? I would hate that. Like, I like someone with a personality of their own, and not a pushover. Like, I definitely need someone who's, like, strong-willed to be my partner, because I'm very strong-willed. Like, I can't date someone who will just bend over and take it from behind, you know? Like, I need someone who can stand on their own 2 legs and just have their own vibe. It's the truth. Like, I'm a very fiery person in a lot of ways, and I can come across domineering sometimes, and I need someone who, like, will put me in my place and just, you know, tell me what's what and, like, quell the flames that rage on, you know? That's the way it is. Makeup is done, by the way. I am gonna blow dry my bangs like we've done before, just because they're kind of really fucked up looking if I don't. Like, look, it's giving the Beatles, like, if I put this hair behind my head. Hello, John. How's it going? Like, no. Ciao, Sergio. Hi, Mr. Julius. I'm gonna grab a round brush. Okay, prepare for some muffin bangs. Is what it is. According to my understanding, the man that you're looking for are all taken, and that all that breadcrumbs are left and are broken, twisted, or changed for themselves. What does that mean? I don't know what you're saying. I mean, maybe it's true. Maybe there are no good men left. So sad. I'm just kidding. I have faith, and I also don't care. Like, I want to reach a point in life where you don't feel like you need to have a partner, because like people will get married and they'll like spend 10 years with the love of their life, and then they'll divorce and hate each other. So like being married and having a partner is just like not the end all be all in life. I would rather be single and know my value than compromise my values for the optics of being loved by someone else. Never gonna happen. I have tried completely blonde. I'm just gonna blow dry my hair straight, see what happens. Why does it look like this? Thank you, Antonio. So sweet. hopefully all this blow drying is worth it. I do play chess. I love chess. Thank you, Daniel. I hate when I get a snag while I'm trying to do a curl on the end. So fucking annoying. I want to scream. We're almost fully done one side of the head. Thank fuck. I hate blow drying my hair. It's the worst thing ever. Gotta get that little flip on the ends, otherwise, what's the point, right? Okay. Not in love with the way the face framing pieces look currently, but we'll fix that as we go. Otherwise, she's looking cute. Right? Hi Mountain Doe, how's it going? Sorry if I missed your earlier messages. Hi Alpha. Do you guys hear me now? Okay, yeah, I hit the mute button. That's my bad. I was just thanking Alfred for the super chat and saying that those are great words to live by, because if everyone showed how much they cared, the world would be a better place. Talk is cheap, y'all. Doing my emo side part, no big deal. Hi Jim, love the emotes. I'm definitely gonna try keeping the bangs. I think I look really good with them. I think they like elevate me in a mature, but you know, gorgeous way. last little segment. Can't even really see what I'm doing. Bye, Sergio. Okay, we're done. Taking a little bit of this gloss, I'm gonna put it just on the ends of my hair to tame any of the parts that feel a little bit difficult to brush my fingers through. Just any dryness, you know? It's going to weightlessly prevent any insane frizz. Then what does a bitch do? Hairspray. Hair motherfucking spray. Hairspray and pray is my ritual. fully done. I'm praying that it doesn't get messed up by the humidity. Just trying to make my bangs a little more cute, a little less wiry. I can even put my hair like behind my ears a little. I'm done. I'm so religious. I suck Jesus' dick every day. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That was not a good answer. I've never really been crazy religious. Like, my own religions have been like my own vibes. Like, have I prayed throughout my life? Yes. Was I baptized? Yes. However, like, I don't really prescribe to like a certain religion. And so it's just not my like wheelhouse to give you like advice on like how to deal with your faith and whatever you're going through. But I would say you could practice like your own self-love, and like in like most religions, you know, like if you had a deity that was all knowing and all seeing, why would he judge you for the way you're born and who you are, you know? So I just try to apply the lens of like, you know, not my God, motherfucker. That's pretty much it. No, Dylan, I'm not. Exactly. Sylvia knows what's up. I'm not Asian, Corentin. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going for high fashion. I'm gonna go now because I gotta take Elio out for a walk and remind the city who their queen is. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I'll be streaming tonight on Twitch, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys soon. I am Scandinavian and a quarter German, but mostly Scandinavian. Maybe if I got rid of the bangs, you would see. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye. That's the London look.